done drinking after tonight. I got to stop drinking.
Ken says that
every time.
Yeah.
And 8 more later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Like, I don't barely drink liquor anymore. But since I was there with him and all of them, I was like, yeah, let's do a shot. Because liquor just puts me to sleep now.
Just,
Yeah. As soon as I drink, I'm like, nap time.
Nap time.
It's time to go to bed.
That's me with wine.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh.
Dude, wine is gross, right? I mean,
Yes.
isn't it all fucking gross?
I drink it just because the girl's drinking it.
I don't agree with
It's
you on
gross,
that.
dude.
No,
I
like wine.
no.
So champagne. It's fucking
Champagne
terrible.
is
Champagne is
gross.
terrible. I don't know how that's a celebration.
Yeah, dude.
I don't. Yeah,
fucking
I don't
gross.
understand who decided that this is. It tastes horrible. You got to add fruit to it to just make it like
Intolerable.
yeah, and it's just ugh. And
nasty.
then you drink too much champagne. It's horrible. Like girls drunk on champagne, their throw up is
Oh, it's frothy.
It's a
Oh,
different
yeah.
vomit?
yeah.
It's like that expanding spray insulation. Like great stuff.
Yeah, they're like that lizard from Jurassic Park. They start going.
Like that. It's, science experiments where they put the pop
Yeah,
rocks.
Yeah.
Like all that crap.
The vinegar and baking soda.
Yeah, that stuff. The volcano.
Alka-Seltzer and
It's
the
a
fucking
volcano.
Sprite.
The black snake. The fireworks.
Do they still sell those? I have not seen one kid like
That is
I got a
the
black
least
snake.
fun
Oh, it's so
Always
good.
firework.
Yeah.
And it'll go out, and you're like, hold up, I gotta light it again. And
They rebranded the pop ones, the snaps, as zombie poop.
okay,
Really?
Yeah, I saw it in Walgreens the other day. It was
I mean,
like,
I get it. Yeah,
I saw
You remember
zombie
when you
poop,
were
but it
a
was no.
kid? When you were a kid, that shit was like fun. It was like yeah, pop, pop.
Yeah.
And now it's like what? I'm just polluting.
Well, it was fun, and then it stopped being fun, and so then you start throwing it at people's feet when they're
of
not,
course.
to scare the shit out of your mom, your sisters.
Or you try to bring them all in one big ball.
Then you start. The
Yeah.
progression is you start with those, and then get a firecracker. Then you learn how to time a firecracker. Then you tie 2 or 3 firecrackers together. Then you upgrade to a cherry bomb, which is a quarter of a stick of dynamite.
Which is how my uncle lost his top 2 fingers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's got to be the worst. Having fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a progression, though. Like
yeah.
you just because
then you find 4 cherry bombs, and now you have a stick of dynamite.
Yeah, because it was a quarter each. Right? You doing math now?
Yeah,
And then someone's mailbox is the victim.
somebody's mailbox disappears.
and then next thing you know, there's a manhunt in Boston after the marathon. You know?
Hiding in a boat.
Hiding in a boat.
Under a tarp. Yeah.
Hey, where's Samir?
I put one of those exploding ones in my mom's cigarette. Once me and my sisters did.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, we couldn't come back to the house for like 2 hours. And we're in the country, dude. Like we just had to be out, like in the fields. Like till she calmed
You're
down.
like E.T. when they find them in the cornfield.
She was
Mom will
mad.
forget in 2 hours. Don't worry about it.
We were trying to get her to quit smoking. At one point, she was quitting smoking, but then she was hiding in the bathroom doing it. And I'm like, Ma, you're a grown up. Like,
You don't gotta hide.
Just smoke.
Either quit or don't quit.
Yeah.
You're
I quit. Did you know I quit smoking? I quit.
Yes, I'm very proud of you.
I quit.
Yeah.
What is it now? Fuck, it's been a year.
I was gonna say at least we're hitting a year.
A year and
It was
40
a
pounds
year
ago.
It was a year in June.
I mean, I miss having a friend to go out there with.
Yeah.
Are you
I
still
miss
old
being
school
that
with it?
friend.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Really?
No, I mean everybody like Carmen Morales would be like, Ricky, you just quit. I go, Carmen, who do you think it bothers more, you or me? like I'm the one smoking and I'm addicted. You know,
She wants you to quit smoking?
of course, yeah. But friends
Why?
care about my health. You know, what do you mean? Why?
Why? Why quit smoking? Doesn't she smoke?
She smokes weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's different for people.
Okay.
Or people don't associate like weed
Yeah,
smoke
it's
with.
different.
Even though it
levels.
is still bad for you.
Still bad. Huh?
Yeah.
It's not good for you, you know. But they put that out of the equation. My little sister too. I had quit for a little bit, like maybe 2 weeks, and she was like, "Rick, you're doing so good. Why do you keep smoking?" I go, "Cause I'm addicted, Michelle. I'm addicted."
I don't understand. I don't understand. It's you're just addicted to it.
Danny fucking just said, hey, I'm going to quit smoking.
Which is
and I
cool.
gave him the
Stop.
heads up. Hey, dude, find something because you're going to gain some weight.
I found something.
Yeah.
It's called sausage.
Taquitos.
Yeah, Daddy, would you like some sausage?
No, it was just cold turkey, just flat out. It was the first time I ever tried to quit too, so that made me feel good.
You don't have in the house, and this might be an addicting to say, you don't have like a shoebox, just like a in case of emergencies pack.
No,
Okay.
A shoebox
can't
of
do that.
cigarettes.
Yeah, just a shoebox just sitting underneath.
but I didn't. I know I think there's probably still the ashtrays and stuff on the porch or wherever.
Wait,
I know like some
hold
people are
up.
like, you got to throw everything away and stuff. I don't
Hold
think I
up.
did that.
Hold up. I think he treated you smoking cigarettes.
Like his old porno mags.
Like porno mags, yeah.
Like an alcoholic, alcoholic will hide bottles.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's hiding
and
it.
shit like that. It's like, no, dude, he got a box of cigarettes. It's like,
It's
I'm
already in
done.
the box. He's just like, here's a bunch of Lucy's just laying around, hidden
Just
behind.
stuck in the plants or whatever.
My cousin was selling Lucy's in upstate New York, and they busted her, and then they gave out all her Lucy's in jail.
They're like,
That would have been the most income she would have made in jail.
that's like a parade.
Yeah, they took her money and gave away her cigarettes.
Hi, guys. Episode 171 of Nah Dude, Pedro Lima, Danny Davenport, Kermit Gonzalez. Joining us, longtime friend, first time guest, Ricky Reyes, everybody. Yay.
Hey.
Ricky just fresh from the improv.
Fresh off the
It's
stage.
the funny bone. It's
sorry.
rebranded,
That's
sir.
right.
Can you stop calling it that?
Hey.
My bad.
Can we get
bad.
the word out there? It's the funny bone.
Don't dead name the building over there.
Yeah, it's transition. It's transition.
You know what club never changed name?
What?
Side
The one
Splitters.
over in Tampa.
Yeah.
Damn, side splitters.
You hear that, Krista? They don't change the name.
How was it?
Oh, it's a good show.
Dude, it was packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody killed it. Like, it was a fun ass show, man. I was picking the order. Everybody was like, everybody's polite there. Like, everybody's humble who was on there.
Right.
So everybody's like, I'll go first if you want me to go first, and then finally somebody was like, okay, you do this.
Who
you
went
do that.
first?
James
went
Young
first.
went first. James Young took the bullet. But I told him too. I was like, I'll go first. Nobody. But actually, I was a little afraid because, I haven't been doing comedy that much in a long time, and these dudes still been working at it, and I'm sitting here like,
So it was you, Ken, James.
and Ross Patchett.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Ross the Sauce, dude. He had some fun ass jokes in there.
He's funny, dude.
He's a funny guy.
Did he close out the show? Who closed it?
No, he went right before me.
Oh, okay.
And he just had a kid, so he has this glow about him, bro. Like his eyes are just shining.
Yeah?
Yeah. He just has this joy in his eyes. That's like
Joy.
Yeah, he does. It's like he couldn't wait to show the pictures. Like
He's like a new dad mom
yeah.
kind of deal. Yeah.
No, he said he was excited.
Kermit, complete opposite.
I keep that shit under wraps.
Kermit,
Yeah.
Kermit's like, okay.
Like a Shaolin baby.
Kermit kept saying,
You don't
Kermit
know.
kept saying this. Nothing's gonna change. I'm gonna be the same. I'm gonna be able to hang out. Nothing's gonna change.
I didn't say
And me
that,
and
yeah.
Danny are like, watch.
Because it has to, right? Like
Yeah.
there's no
You have
way
no
it
choice.
does it.
There's no choice.
The thing that I figured out with comedy, especially when I started having the kids, was that it's not just that it has to change. You actually like want it to. Like it's
Because now you want to live.
yeah. Well, yes. I want to live and I want to be in a place where I'm happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not drinking beer at fucking 11 in the morning like I am.
I like the kids, so like it wasn't even like, oh, I can't go to the show because I got kids. It was like, fuck that show, dude. I'm gonna watch a movie with the kids.
Yeah.
You know. And now it's what it is.
Yeah. But Pedro has the situation where your kids were grown. You
Yeah.
went through that work.
Yeah.
I went through it.
And now 2 new kids.
No, yeah, dude.
Yay.
They hit that reset button on the, on the Nintendo.
Yeah. When you're old and tired.
And last level.
Ricky.
Last level. The last level on Nintendo.
There's more levels.
Yeah. Hey.
It's like you're replaying Red Dead Redemption on the higher difficulty.
Yeah.
It is because he's all tired and old and cranky.
Only 3 bullets in the revolver.
Fucking guns don't work as well, and everybody's got more HP.
And it's funny because it was at the time that we were looking at trips to Italy.
Oh, really?
And we're like, Jacob graduates next year. That's perfect. We can set up the trip.
We're gonna do us.
We're gonna do us. We're gonna finally be able. The kids can take care of themselves and stuff. Like, hello, what? Kids, what? Foster?
I told you you could.
Where? Wrong number.
I told you could have easily ignored that Facebook
I
message.
could have.
You told him that?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
He gets mad at.
Oh,
gets
no.
mad at me.
This is worse. This is worse. Because, I knew what I was going to do and stuff like that. But internally, the demons is kind of like, fuck that. No, be free.
Yeah.
Free. And then Danny introduced this fucking logic bullshit.
Yeah, it is kind of your fault. Now I think about it.
But it's a good fucking logic. And Danny is an example who lives by this because he does help people that he doesn't even know out in the street. So he's close to being murdered.
It's rule 303. If you have the means, you have the obligation. I hate to say it, but
No, I actually live by that too.
Yeah.
Like
If you have
if
the
a
means,
friend is in need, like I'm not the person like I want you calling me,
yeah.
but if you need a favor,
100%.
I'm doing that favor.
Can I tell you a perfect example of that? Do you remember when fucking what's his name fought Joe Sensabella at the Austin's Coffee?
I didn't know he got in a fight.
Billy, was it Billy?
Yeah, Billy. Wasn't it Joe that he fought?
Yeah.
So they were fighting from the stage. They fought.
Yeah, that was Billy.
Right. There's in the video that made its way to the Orlando group, the one thing that stood out to me was Jake Ricca walks from behind the camera and you hear him go, God damn it, and he's walking towards the front.
That's
just
303
walking
right there.
That was him going, I have this I don't want to help, but I have the obligation to go stop this fight.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect example.
hey, you know who also is a professional fighter at Austin's?
Who?
Between the tag team of Ken Miller and Ricky Reyes.
No, that wasn't. I wasn't supposed to be involved.
Really?
Fighting midgets.
You were involved in that?
Ken got into it with these two kids that were brothers. They were open micers, and I don't know how they got into it. And Ken get in a fight with both, and he working both of them. Like he working both of them. I didn't even need to jump in. I jump in to stop it.
Okay.
But I grabbed the dude from the back, and Ken takes it like, yeah, Rick, and starts jabbing this motherfucker. I'm like, no, this is not what this is. Oh my God. I look like a fucking accomplice.
Ricky's trying to position the guy like, come on, let me move you over here. The second Ricky puts the hands, Ken's like, yeah.
That's from sports, dude. That's from sports. 'Cause I remember growing up playing football. Whenever we got to the age where you'd start scrapping with the other teams, I had one coach who was like, if they start pushing and shoving and you're starting to get in a fight, grab it. By all means, grab it. But grab the other team. Don't grab your own team because they're gonna punch that motherfucker in the face. So that's what that's from.
Well, I remember reading Charles Barkley book where he said that same thing happened with him and Larry Bird, where Dr. J, he was just talking shit to Dr. J and lighting him up, and they got in a fight, and he said he went to grab him, and he grabbed Larry, and Dr. J's just throwing jabs and
That's the worst. It's the worst. Putting a Phil Nelson, the other guys here, just getting beat up.
Well, it's hard enough getting in a fight and then somebody holding you.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, dude, Kermit has that experience. A bouncer picked
The
him up.
bouncer.
Picked him up like he was putting him in a Bjorn.
Really?
And then while he's trying to
Tell
throw
him the
me out,
story. You got to tell him the story.
so me and Jari, we went to a club after open mic, and for whatever reason, apparently I have a face that wants to fight.
Really?
Yeah, and just these guys just came up and were like, "Yo, you good?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." And then Jari came in like a boyfriend, like he's like, "Yo, we good?" Blah blah. Boom, fights breaks out, and then all of a sudden it's like, shit, dude, like 6-on-2. And
Oh,
we're
my Lord.
fighting whoever. So we're punching everybody, fighting, and then
Are you in full Ninja Turtle mode?
I'm in
like
full.
throwing.
I'm
know
in
he is.
full.
This motherfucker
No kicks.
has channeled the samurai. He's going fucking Super Saiyan.
Yeah, dude, I'm throwing bombs, and a security guy grabs me and he picks me up. He's like, I'm security. I was like, let me go. because as he did that, the guy's coming at me. "Ah!" So I'm like this,
Throwing baby kicks.
trying to keep the guy away because he
you're
locked me
defenseless.
up. So he lifted me up so high, my legs went up. So I was like, ah!
He's like, I'm not taking L's.
Yeah, and they threw me over the freaking barricade, and I just landed on my feet. And I'm like, what happened? And then I see Jari just like taking on two people, talking trash, fighting. It was one of those nights. And then I called Danny, and I talked like Scatman for.
Oh my god, this motherfucker was talking like Ben Shapiro. I'm like, god damn, Kermit.
I was just in a fight, and then Jerry, and then they picked me up, and they.
I remember Danny on the phone goes, slow down. And I go, okay.
Because your brain doesn't operate well at normal speed.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, it was fucking cooking.
It was cooking. It was more like excitement too. It was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it was one of those things I always wanted to do. I was like, I always wonder how a bar
fight. Yeah. You see it in the movies.
Yeah. Break a bottle, someone gets dragged on the bar. Whee!
The band keeps playing.
Yeah. Everyone,
Yeah.
the bartender's just still serving drinks while he's just like dodging cans going at his head and shit.
Well, one time in Tampa, I wasn't in a fight, but I was like playing a joke, and I hoped the bouncers were like getting it. Because they had somebody was walking through with something, so the bouncers were making way, and he just like pushed me to the side like real easy. So I ran back to the front of him. I go, "Hey man, you can't just slide me to the side like that, bro." Like that. So and then he picks me up and he puts me to the side. Cause this dude's like 6'6". He picks me up and puts me to the side. So I run back around to the front of him again, and I go, "Hey man, you can't just be picking me up and placing me places." And then it ends with another bouncer coming at 6'8", and they both pick me up by my arms, and I'm just throwing my legs around like, "Hey man, y'all can't just be picking me up like I'm some random object."
It's like the progressively taller bouncer keeps going on.
Dude, when I went to his friend, I'm like, "Please know that I'm joking." Please
course.
know that I'm kidding. I don't think I can take it.
I'm not really genuinely mad about this. Yeah.
The next scene, they throw him like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Ah!
No, it's hard because you guys are
You can say it.
Short kings.
You can say it.
You guys are smaller
Short
stature.
I don't know if I'm a king.
typically smaller stature guys have like this fucking ego bravado that they can take anybody.
I used to. Too many ass whoopings. I'm modest.
That's what happens. I think that happens to every short guy. Like they go, "Oh, people that are taller have longer reach."
Yeah.
Like I can't reach. Get
Naturally
in.
stronger.
Do you remember the guy, if he made it viral at the bagel place?
Yes.
The short guy. Yeah.
And he goes, "What do you want? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?" And the guy, "Calm down." It's like, "Calm me down. What are you going to do?" And the fucking big guy just slams him down.
Now I just let people know I will fight you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when people like, "Oh, Rick, you're short." I go, "Do you ever think I fought anybody shorter than me?"
Always fighting above my weight. Yeah.
I've been in the wrong weight class for years.
Yeah, and I love when people just be like, "I'll kick your ass," and I always go, "You mind if I defend myself?" Yeah, right. Like I ain't just gonna let you whoop my ass.
Can you fight? Excuse me. Can you fight? I'm just asking.
Yeah.
From my perspective, I'm just asking because you're really pushing it.
Kermit likes it when people, especially people that don't know him, tap him in his head.
You ever had that nightmare?
No.
No one's ever.
Look at Ricky's face.
No one like, yo,
I didn't think anybody would like
bro,
do that.
Instant trigger. Just like I guess just the wings come out of my back.
The thing with being short is when people like take your above head space. Like Ian Gutowski would because he's 6'6",
Right.
would be above your head, like going, and I would have to push him back. I go, "Hey, from here to space is all mine."
Yeah, personal space.
Yeah. You don't get to go above my head and like take that
Like
space.
just hovering over you, just like a dinosaur.
Yeah, yeah, like your zone is here, my zone is here.
You feel that shadow, the cold. It got cold in here all of a sudden. It's just a shadow. Yeah, so no one ever pat you in the head, huh? Yeah, man.
That's some ballsy moves.
That's only ever happened to me when I started doing comedy. Yeah,
I've had people try to pick me up,
I haven't had that done.
which I'm heavier
Yeah, we're dense.
Yes.
Yeah, people are like, oh shit, my back.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, he's like,
In fact, Ken did that yesterday. He lifted me off the stage, and then when I go, I'm heavier than you thought. He goes, hell yeah, my fucking back is hurt.
he doesn't learn his lesson. He did the same shit with me.
Did he?
Yeah. He tried to pick me up like I was Titanic.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh shit. I was like, what are you doing? I'm dense, bro.
Still a human.
Yeah, you can't just pick it up.
Yeah, because I'm 5'3", but I'm 165, bro.
That's a good sandbag.
It's a good.
It's a good 2 sandbags to pick up. Yeah. So
Pedro, anybody try to pick you up?
No.
They're like, no, that is a back injury.
yeah, you never got in a fight. Someone tried to scoop you, and you're just like, what?
My fights have never gotten into the ground.
Okay, no one ever
Like,
tried to
like a
scoop you
wrestle.
up.
But it's ended up in the ground. I hit this guy in college, and he fell down. And my first instinct was ground and pound.
Yeah, of course.
And
It's the gorilla in you.
And just black out kind of deal. I got kicked in the face when they were pulling me off.
Oh, up kick.
And I was like this, and then the guy just went baga, and just kicked me right here. And then while I was talking to the cops, I was doing this a lot, and they thought I was on some fucking narcotic.
Cocaine, my friend?
It is.
Bro, you know, did you watch the Emmys? Any of you guys watch the Emmys at all?
No, I didn't even know it was on until you told me.
So George Lopez was on it. Boy, was he yacked the fuck out.
Oh, really?
Oh, and it's this move. Is that
Yeah, it's hard to hide.
it's so hard to hide that shit, dude.
And he's looking crazy nowadays with the
He
hair.
just said, "Fuck it."
and he's everywhere.
Dude, I went to Aaron Bowden's parents, his mom's Thanksgiving, and it was and we were yacked too. And it was so hard to eat.
At Thanksgiving,
It's hard to eat when your mouth is doing this the whole time.
And you're not hungry on cocaine. You're just not hungry.
You're just trying to time the bites to
And
where
yeah.
your mouth is already moving.
And it's a whole Thanksgiving meal.
Oh,
you
no.
know?
We made this whole meal, and you guys.
Like, this is
Not
a
gonna
bad
eat?
idea.
oh, you don't get hungry on cocaine, huh?
No.
No, dude.
No.
I didn't know. I'm asking.
No, and it's you can drink a lot more.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like you don't feel it.
oh that diarrhea though is gonna come out violent.
No, it's all terrible, dude.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's gotta be
It's
violent.
like ecstasy is the same thing. You drink, and fucking alcohol tastes like water. And you're like, oh, they ain't getting fucked up. And it's a couple bottles later, and then you wake up the next day. It's like,
and shit all over the bed.
no.
Like I only did it.
What do you think?
It's not a laxative, but they do cut it with some
They do
laxative.
cut it with laxative sometimes,
Oh, that's gotta be the worst.
yeah.
You ever taken a shit at a club?
One time that I Spy bar or whatever, it was like, and the door was broken, like, but it had to come out, you know, and it was just the most uncomfortable shit, except for in jail when I had a shit there. But it was so scary just because everything was broken, you know, like I was exposed.
Somebody can walk in at any moment and stuff like that.
Behind the bookcase, behind the DJ counter, the little secret pathways in I Spy.
Yeah.
Like I had to take a shit. They put me in jail in Cleveland for traffic shit, so nothing bad. And it was overcrowded already. It was 23 people in an 8-person cell. Oh. And the toilet, for some reason, was just out in the main room.
It's just a in the corner.
Yeah. And so it's like I waited for a day, and then eventually you're getting 3 squares a day, and you're going to have to shit.
Oh no!
Were you,
You know-
the first one, or the other people?
No, other people did it. There were some vets. You know? But ever since then, I can shit anywhere now. You know, like
You have no fear.
no fear in my shits, bro. I was shit on the street.
I've seen the worst.
I think my body would shut down and be like, nah, we're not taking a shit yet.
No, they're gonna have
No,
to
you'll get sick, bro.
take me to the hospital.
Yeah, like at festivals and stuff like that. When you go like concerts and you're gonna be out for a while, my body will be like, there's no way in fucking hell you're gonna use a porta potty.
We're just gonna absorb it into the blood.
Yeah.
Take it back. Take it back. Recycle.
The nutrients are going back into the bloodstream.
You're just spitting more in its little shits.
That's why
You're spitting.
Danny's like, let's do Rockville. It's like, dude, I don't know.
Rockville's so dope, dude. I can't wait. They'll be announcing the lineup here in another 2 months.
What's Rockville?
Rockville is the biggest rock music festival in America right now.
And they do it in
it's at Daytona International Speedway every May.
Oh my God! That
In
is
June.
No.
That
May.
is a combo.
Not in June. In May.
It's fucking. It's hot. There ain't no shade, and it's just a fucking slugfest for 4 days, and it's so much fun.
No, it sounds like fun.
Guns
It's
N'
so
Roses.
much
One
fun.
year, Guns N' Roses were supposed to be there, and I told Kermit, "Watch, they're not gonna be there." And
Yeah, he took credit because it rained. They were there. It just got rained out.
So,
Okay, so
But he's like, I told you. And I'm like, all right.
why is I told you the best thing ever? Like, you just throw some random shit. You got 50 things that I told you didn't come through. That one thing.
That one, I told you.
I told you that was gonna happen.
told you, Axel.
Just believe me. Just believe me when I talk.
Metallica's coming in June.
Yeah, to Tampa, I think.
No,
Or
no.
Orlando.
To Orlando with Limp Bizkit
They're doing Camping World.
and
They're doing it with Limp Bizkit and I think Ice Nine Kills
and Suicidal Tendencies. I think it's
something
in.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm
not,
not
not,
gonna-
not,
Not a
into that.
Metallica
I don't like the Camping World Stadium
setup.
Yeah, just be up in the fucking, up by. Well, it's like watching it from helicopter. And then if you want to go down at ground level, first of all, they have way too many seats, like assigned seats at ground level. It should all be. It's a rock concert, dude. It should all be standing room,
Standing
pit.
Yeah,
Right.
standing pit.
Danny loves moshing.
Oh, really?
I can't do it as much anymore. It's just I'm too tired, fat and old.
Yeah, that's
But-
you seem to give off little to no energy. Yeah. So
He's sloppy.
Yeah.
You're
like
sloppy.
when I see you raise your eyebrows, I'm like, look, Danny's
Hey,
live.
he's got something. Must be something big coming.
And I just see you just like moshing it out. Just,
Always.
It's so much
But
fun.
you know it's
though.
funny that he says that? Always. Even when you were young, you always the same way.
Yeah,
Just no, no
yeah,
energy.
Don't
kind
get
of
worked
deal.
up.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
I get sweaty for this.
yeah. Calm down.
Yeah, come down.
I got to save myself for people who need help. You know what I mean? Some shit. No, dude, I like those. I like the standing room. General admission in the pit area.
Yeah.
For concerts. I don't like having a balcony seat. You know what I mean?
I like a nice, right, Kermit? We like a nice.
They want
balcony.
chairs.
I gotta have.
Why-
I'm with that.
I want an option.
Yeah.
I want an option. I can stand or I can sit.
Like I don't get excited that much either. Like I remember my little sister telling me she went to a Mary J concert and the girl was getting mad at her next to her because she wasn't as excited as they were and getting into because she's quiet and she's just watching.
Right.
And the lady was pissed that she wasn't as excited as her,
Yeah.
like with the hands up and clapping and it's
Why
like,
you got earbuds on?
yeah,
I'm enjoying it.
yeah. You enjoy it your way, I'll enjoy it my way.
It's a little loud, so I'm just gonna put this.
We went to see cover bands and Limp Bizkit and Blink 182 cover band.
Lincoln Park.
Lincoln
I was
Park.
gonna say no. Oh,
Yeah, Lincoln Park.
I can't tell them apart.
Okay.
The same
Racist.
fucking- Same song.
Yeah, not really, but that's fine.
Not at all.
But it's like Kermit, you would see Kermit on the side be like
He was getting into it.
Love it.
jumping around. Me and Danny are like
Okay.
like this.
Which is weird because I thought they would be doing the same because they're
Yeah.
so like standing mosh, and then I was like, oh well, all right.
First of all,
but you're not Linkin Park fan. Okay.
I was there with. I like Lincoln Park a lot.
Oh, okay.
This was a cover band,
Yes,
a
they're
tribute
doing good.
band. Second of all, was there with you guys and your girls and stuff like that. It was like I understood this was not a go swing around in the pit type of thing. You know what I mean?
I can't do it. I'm too big.
It's unfair.
I don't want to be distracting to other people and cause damage.
Yeah.
It's like letting a Dalmatian not a Dalmatian, let a Great Dane just go in a China shop.
Just knocking shit
Yeah,
over.
but when you're your size, people your size, everybody's gonna try to bump you.
Yeah.
Like everybody is because you're solid. You know what I mean?
They
And
want to
not-
feel the weight.
Yeah, and it's not because they want to take a shot at the big guy. It's just like they know they're not going to accidentally knock you down because you're just big enough. But
it's like they're coming at me full force.
You're going to get a lot of bumps.
Like the ogre in Lord of the Rings, when he goes in the cave and he just shows up and all the hobbits are attacking him.
Because nobody,
you're like, oh shit.
Believe it or not, in most mosh pits, nobody wants to hurt anybody. Nobody wants anybody to get hurt. So most littler people don't get hit very hard at all.
Yeah.
It's the big guys who get bounced off of repeatedly because you're just like a nice big soft tree in the middle of the mosh pit forest.
And it just takes one hit, Rick, for your mood to change. And
any hit, my mood is changing. You've touched me. Now I'm pissed.
I am going back to the House of Blues November 1st or somewhere right there for Rise Against concert, and I'm very excited to be down in the floor area.
It's a nice venue. I like that venue. I always like that.
Taking
venue.
the kids? Or just,
no, just me and Alyssa.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Does she
It's
get in
one
them?
of the bands that are like.
No, it's Rise Against. You
Rise
know
Against.
them, dude. They're they're like a punk band.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Something's wrong with me, and something like that.
I like those bands. Though.
No, Roy Haber, he's like only listens to hard metal.
Yeah.
And I've been on a road trip, and I like variety of music. I don't understand when people only listen to one type of music.
Sure.
And we're doing a road trip, and it's the northwest of part of the country, beautiful scenery, and everywhere we go is. I'm looking out the window at this peaceful shit, and inside it's just like. I'm like, God damn it, do some yacht rock or something like.
The wildlife as they pass by, and it's like, what the hell?
Just a beautiful moose and some shit like that.
And the moose is thrashing because we're driving by.
Yeah. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker.
He never changed the music, not even looking at me as his friend and going, maybe I should give him a break.
Listen to this riff, and you can't hear it.
Would you go to a festival like that?
I would, but I wouldn't be in the middle there.
Right.
I would just be there to look.
Because they don't even.
I'll go.
Yeah, but they won't.
But it's
So you're saying
Just in the May,
it's
man.
just fucking hot, Danny.
It is. You went to Earth Day birthday for a couple
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, and his face was explained everything.
So miserable.
So miserable.
We talked about this, but the quality of females that go to these concerts,
Go to that one especially.
especially that one.
Because you got to remember too, that one, like
It's
the big draw was fucking Chris Jericho's band and
Oh my God.
I think Stained maybe or something like that.
Yeah.
So this is Mountain Dew white people.
Yeah, it's nice.
You know what I mean?
Early
from the
early
hills. The
2000.
hills have eyes, people.
early 2000 kind of like rock, and these bitches think that they still can wear the stuff that they wore in the 2000s.
Oh, they can.
Well, yeah, they can. They should.
Nobody's stopping them. They should be stopped.
They should be stopped. There should be somebody regulating and be like, man,
Put on a shirt.
You're 80 pounds above that bra.
Yeah. They're just handing out sweatshirts. Here's a sweatshirt for you. Sweatshirt. I'm not even cold. No. Wear this.
Cover this up. Burqa.
Free ponchos.
Well, that same guy, Roy, his friend, one of his best friends is a bass tech for different bands and stuff. So the one time I went to Earth Day birthday, it was behind the scenes. Like I'm on stage behind Godsmack.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
Watching the girls that are painted with no bra on or nothing. They just got body paint. And homeboy from Stone Sour and I believe Slipknot, Corey.
Yeah.
Like we were in the back with the trailers, and his voice was hurt, so he couldn't finish his set. So he went in his trailer, and we're outside drinking, and he comes out crying, and then he sees us. So he says, "Stop crying," and then we tell him we're comics, and he's like, "Yo, so you guys understand?" And this and that, and then he's like, "Sorry, I was crying," and this, and I'm like, "Dude, we know you couldn't do it. You felt bad." And then as soon as he walks away, me and Roy look at each other and go, "Bitch."
That's so funny. Saw you guys.
Yeah, dude, he's just coming out the trailer. He's in the safe space. He's in the safe
He
space.
didn't even know you guys. He's like,
He's like the ultimate professional. upset with himself. That's
I'm like,
perfect.
no, we understand. We got
And he had to explain it to you guys.
the love of the art.
Right.
The love of the art.
Yeah.
All right, man. Be safe.
My oldest boy just did his first mosh pit earlier this year. He's 11, and he did a mosh pit at Mastodon concert.
His
And
boy
it was
weighs
so much
42 pounds.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, what is the age?
He's so
Soaking
small.
wet.
He's 11, and he's small and skinny for 11.
Wow.
And he jumped in and did it and had a blast.
Well, I bet you he loved it.
It's funny because at their birthday he has the little jacket, the little denim
Yeah, he's
jacket
got a
with all the
vest.
bands,
Battle vest is what it's called. Yeah.
and everybody giving him attention, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I go, Elias, it's starting to get annoying to me.
How much attention?
How much attention you get?
Everybody loves his vest.
How,
He gets
have you
compliments.
been taking him to concerts since
Oh,
he
yeah.
was little? Mm-hmm. Did you do the headphone thing that they do now to babies?
So we gave him earplugs the first few, and kind of just was like, if you want to put them in, let us know, or put them in yourself. But now anymore, he doesn't bother.
like
But not
that, I
the
don't
headphones.
understand. Like
Oh, he's deaf now.
that's what I'm saying. Like, why are we
Shout
treating?
out to Elias.
Like, have you ever heard of? Well, how'd you lose your hearing? Well, Metallica, 1980. You know, like, and then I lost my hearing. Like, nobody's lost their hearing from going to concerts.
No, dude, that's kind of a thing I don't think is real.
Like, even when I was
You get
delivering,
you can get tinnitus, so you want to protect yourself. But if it's the only way you're gonna, like, band members can lose it because they're right next
there.
to the goddamn speakers.
If anybody is at risk for ear loss, it's me, and it's not from any of the concerts I've been to. It's from playing PlayStation with him in my headset and him going, "God damn it!"
Or yelling at the kids.
or yelling at the kids. What the fuck?
that's his constant state. Do you notice that? Where it's always like, fuck me or fuck God damn. You know, it's always like outrage at everything.
Outrage, constant outrage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or his thing with playing college football, his thing is go, "Oh, of course,
Of course.
oh, of course, oh, of course, he made that tackle, of course."
I used to play video games with Patrick Garrity.
Oh, that's
And
dangerous.
it was
that's
the
a dangerous
scariest. It was the like it was like he's kicking fucking dressers, and like and I'm wondering if I win, will he kill me? Like, I think he might kill me.
Ricky, I made the mistake of remember
Yes!
we used to play hockey, and we would go neck and neck and stuff like that. So we would do best of 7 series, and I finally win a best of 7 series. Immediately from winning, he grabs a controller, throws it against the wall. This brand new apartment that they gave us at the Tennessee Side Splitters, chipped the wall like real bad. He went to his room when he talked. I'm like, fuck, man. I can't even enjoy my fucking my win. I
too
can't
mad.
rub it in.
No, it's scary to play with him. He's the scariest person to ever play with
We
So
are the
intense.
champions.
because he rages so hard. I mean, we know how he like in a poker hand. His girlfriend called him on something and pulled out an impossible win. What do you do, Pedro?
Fucking took his cards. Bah! Throws her in her face.
In her face, full speed.
Why did you call that? Bah!
Oh no!
One time, but this is how I got booked at Side Splitters. Patrick calls me, and he goes, "Hey, if you guys can get here in an hour, Bobby Jewell said that he'll put you up and he'll check you out." It was me and John Charles. We haul ass, we make it. Boom. We do our set, we hit it off. Bobby Jewell wants to play poker. It's me, Bobby Jewell, John Charles, Patrick. John Charles is talking. You know how John Charles is when
Yeah.
he plays poker. Let me drink.
It's just fucking ice rattling it. How do you not hear it? You're wearing headphones too.
God damn. Nobody gives a fuck about the
Jesus
audio.
Christ.
Are there complaints? The podcast was great, except
I'm
the
complaining.
ice
I'm
rattle.
complaining.
Go
I'm
fuck
complaining.
yourself.
Jesus Christ!
Everybody
Anyway.
wants Pedro on those baby mittens.
fucking maracas
Anyway,
going.
so we're playing, and John bets over something. Patrick forcing him to go all in, and Patrick loses, and forget about it. That was the fucking like Patrick. I think Patrick said, "Fuck this guy, don't book him." But
I never raged out like that on video games. I don't think I.
No, I mean, like,
You're the reason people rage on video games.
There it is.
Because this motherfucker can't be a teammate. Just cannot be a teammate. His joy in a video game
Is to be
is
chaos.
to ruin the game for his friends.
why?
It's a
Because he's
video
a
game.
fucking troll. He can't help it.
It's a video game.
We're
He
playing
goes "Yee," and then runs
for
off
example.
the fucking mat or some shit.
Example. At one point, we were playing Call of Duty
Oh,
Modern Warfare.
oh, the
And
worst.
we're a team of 4 against 96 other people. It's like, all right, we're gonna sneak. You see the house there? We're gonna sneak on the side. And so it's like, you got the west side, and Danny, I'll be your cover and stuff like that. And this one goes, window.
This motherfucker is just constant Leroy Jenkins the whole time.
Oh, he found a truck. Look, there's Kermit. Just driving around. And you hear him on the headset just going, wee.
Or you go get in, or you get in, and then he drives it off a cliff and jumps out, and kills his whole team. And you go, isn't this fun?
I will
Fuck
come
you.
to your house and kill you, bro.
It's the worst.
That's so much fun.
Like, I don't care about video games, but you fuck up the team.
Yeah, bro, be a teammate.
Yeah.
We all go down, bro. Just you gotta play together. Have fun.
Nah, me and Danny are having a blast with this college football game.
It's so much
hard
fun.
for me to play anything else
It is.
right now.
It's just good. I mean, the game is frustrating at a lot of points, but like, it's a good game, dude.
Yeah.
I don't play anything anymore. Like, I just stopped, and then now I'm too far behind. Like, it would take me so long to get good at anything
Yeah.
that I'm like, I should be learning another language or something, you know, like, rather than
You think
pushing
you-
buttons.
You put it on your phone, learn another language. What language would you like to learn?
No, I mean, I don't want to learn language.
Yeah.
I'm saying if I'm going to, I don't feel any accomplishment from playing
If you're
video
gonna
games.
dedicate
Got
time
it.
to something,
Yeah.
you would rather it be okay.
You're on that. You're on that. It's a waste of my time right now kind of mode.
Yeah, even though I always just waste my time.
Yeah. It's a waste of wasting my time.
Yeah.
What is the time suck for Ricky Reyes?
Yeah,
If,
do you have a time
no
suck?
video games? Is it scrolling TikToks or something?
Beating off.
Yeah.
No, it's just
I get it.
no, it's just
5 p.m. already.
I just watch shows. That's it. Like I like to watch.
You're a binger.
I try to find cool ass shows.
Gotcha.
You're a binger. Okay.
Yeah.
It just
He was telling us Shogun. I'm gonna start watching that because the Emmys, they won a bunch of awards. So I'm like, all right, let me see what the whole hubbub is all about.
No, I told you Shogun has.
is it like watching Japanese anime? It's all subtitle.
It is like you got to pay attention. Every time you're on your phone, you miss shit.
Okay.
Lisa watched Warrior, loved Warrior.
Warrior's excellent also, but Shogun, like I'll tell you, I think the first episode they boil a guy alive, and it's not a short scene.
It's not a,
It's
Damn.
I mean, even
You're
when
there when they're preheating the water.
yes, for
Adding a
real,
little
bro.
salt. Yeah.
Yeah, and like when they're doing scenes where people are talking outside of that, he's screaming in the background.
Oh my god.
just roll.
Oh my God, there's a movie.
One of my favorite deaths ever in a show was Game of Thrones, where they liquid gold.
Yes.
Oh, that
molten
dude?
gold on that. I was
Yeah,
like,
you wanted a
God
crown?
Damn.
You
Here
wanted
it
a
is.
crown?
That was fucking
What
crazy.
That's a good death.
What was that Nazi movie that I told you guys should watch?
There's so many.
It just came out. It got. Anyway, the story is it's the general that sets up the final solution of putting the Jews in the oven type of deal. So he has a mansion right next to Auschwitz, and he has a garden and stuff like that. And they go to the brook, and they go fishing with the kids and stuff like that. So they put the solution into play, and then in the middle of a scene, the lady's showing the in-laws, oh, this is the garden, stuff like that. But in the background, I don't mean too loud, but oh, you hear, ah! Ah! All screaming through the back, and these motherfuckers are just going about their lives. She's like, oh yeah, over here I want to set up table for dining.
I know which movie you're talking about, but I don't know the name of it. I haven't seen it yet.
I'll find the name. God damn.
Well, that's like Passion of the Christ. I only watched that once, and my friend made me go to the theaters for it. Like,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's just like Jesus is just getting tortured for 3 hours. Like even when they're talking in the scene, he's screaming in
There's
the
a
back.
sequel coming.
I was just gonna.
No,
I
it
was
got
just gonna
signed
say,
off.
I saw something that said there was. I was just
is.
looking it up to see if it's true, and
There's
it
a-
is.
What when he comes back?
It's the resurrection. Yeah.
And he's pissed.
Yeah, I was
Mel
gonna say,
Gibson
is it like
director.
that?
Yeah. It's Walking Dead season.
Jesus is coming back zombie style.
Zombie style.
Claimed it's going to be the biggest film in world history.
Yeah, like Horizon was. Dude, that guy threw his eggs in a basket, bro.
He did. And he let the French people hype him up, gas him up, giving him standing ovations.
And not because he's always throwing 3-hour motherfucking epics out.
Yeah.
But
The-
this time he doubled down. He goes, no, there's going to be 3 parts.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know the 3-part.
No, there's more parts coming. And he already lost money.
he
on his
already
first one.
lost money here.
When you pull the cord, like, it's all right.
You can't. You already put the money in.
He's like, I'm going to do a slow-paced Western. That's what the world needs. That's what the world
I didn't
needs.
know that was a 3-part. It's been sitting
Can I
there.
tell you that Scorsese, Flower Moon, people at the Flower Moon, 3.5 hours or whatever it was, that was a tough watch.
You actually tried to finish that?
I finished it in one sitting,
No way.
but it's kind of like,
It's
man,
slow.
so he needs to hire an editor.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, Martin,
We don't need to show
we
the
don't
same.
we don't need like
Well, just ask yourself, if it's 3 hours, is it worth 3 hours?
does it need to be? Yeah.
well movies now are 220. 220,
Yes,
240.
regularly.
They used to be 80 minutes, 90 minutes, dude. That was like a
The
no-brainer.
last
Yeah,
movie
so
that's
it's
like
easy
that
to
was like
watch.
Super
Hour
Mario.
45.
Yeah.
Man, it's a long movie, but it was good.
Right.
Fucking now it's 220, 240.
On the regular.
Everybody thinks they're making these epics, and it's like, no, it's just a regular movie, man. Scale it back. Like, edit. Cut
Well,
stuff out.
How long was Deadpool? That was the last movie I saw, and I was about to explode in the theater.
Were you?
Yeah, I was like oh, I gotta.
Deadpool had to be. Danny's looking it up. I'm going to say 2 hours and 35 minutes.
But to me, it was fun throughout.
No, it's fun.
It was fun, but me too. I
was like,
I missed the credits because I had to pee.
Just I try to pregame. I'm like taking little sips. Now I won't have to pee.
Yeah, I thought so.
My body's like, now you gotta go now. I'm like, oh.
It was only 2 hours. 2 hours and 7
That
minutes.
felt
2 hours,
longer.
7 minutes. It felt longer.
And I was also there early. I watched the previews. So that's like, ugh.
I love the previous. Like,
Do you? You're
Yeah.
a preview guy? I like the fact you can just order now your assigned seat, and then I'll just show up maybe like 20 minutes after the start time
yeah.
because you don't need to watch all that.
The
BS.
Nazi movie I was talking about is called The Zone of Interest.
The zone of interest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that an HBO kind of deal or
Let me
Amazon
see
or
where you
whatever?
can watch it.
You're not going to watch it.
For that scene, I will.
You're not going
And then he leaves. He just comes in for that.
Oh,
scene
it's
and
on
leaves.
Max.
Okay.
So you can watch it on Max.
You might try. You're
I'll
not
try.
gonna
I'll watch it after
It,
watching.
first of all, it has subtitles. You're not.
Oh,
gonna watch
never mind.
And historical type movies
Yeah.
and
I
stuff.
like historical movies.
it. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You like it if it's Quentin Tarantino telling the history.
Isn't that historic?
No,
Isn't that factual?
It is. It's on film. And it's
on
there now.
film. It's on film.
It's true.
they shot it in real time.
Real time.
I don't know why people get so upset with subtitles. Like, reading is just like a thing that your brain does. It's not like work.
It's the
Some
thing that
brains.
your brain does.
Some brain.
Not every brain, right, Kermit?
I do this, and then I gotta do this. This is what I'm doing, and I don't like this. I don't like doing this.
Kermit has to pause it.
Yeah. I just hate it for comedy.
Pause it.
You have to pause it every time the words come up.
2-hour movie turns to 5. Just 'cause-
And he's like,
Yeah.
the.
Found it out.
Mandalorian.
Mendo.
Mandolin? Mandolin. Mandalorian.
No, man, I go to the theater just to just check out. I'm not there to be like, oh, this whole movies and stuff.
Oh, this reading and shit.
I do it enough with anime. I don't want to do it with actual movies.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, it's like laundry where people are like, I got to do laundry. I'm like, it's not like when my mom used to have to walk to a river. and like the machine does everything. Like you're just
Everything.
putting it in and taking it out. And then you can fold it while watching TV. Like, what is so hard about laundry that you're bitching about?
My dryer just went out, so I gotta do laundry and then
Clothesline like the old days?
no, we're gonna go to
The laundromat.
the laundromat just to dry the clothes.
Do the old school clothesline.
Yeah, but then it smells like
Hey,
outside.
you know the air still works, right?
Yeah,
Still, actually dries them faster these days. You know what I mean?
with the sun,
Yeah, it's hotter.
fucking toast. It toast the shirt.
It's better than being in a laundromat. Those are the saddest motherfuckers on earth.
Sad.
Boy, boy, oh boy.
You gotta try to find a nice one.
They have to sit. They sit there and wait for their clothes.
You've
to be
you've done
cleaned.
the laundromat
Yeah,
thing.
I've done it. It's not fun.
Yeah. We used to do Saturdays in New York
Oh, New York's a special place
Yeah.
to do it.
Why is that a special place?
because everybody goes. Everybody doesn't have a
Nobody has, yeah. So you get every.
Oh, so no. Oh, okay, got you.
So everybody's claiming machines and stuff like that, and there's a system kind of deal. Like you,
Like a system, like a a waiting system.
Yo, if your machine stopped and you haven't taken your shit out,
Right.
believe somebody's going to take your shit out
Oh, and throw it.
and fucking do their laundry. They're not gonna wait for you. Over here is different. Over here is just like fucking, just.
People got fast passes.
Oh,
I pay premium.
it feels like I'm doing something illegal.
What?
It feels like the laundromats over here makes me feel like I'm doing something illegal. Like there's always some old dude in the front, fucking with a cane, just there, and
Just rocking back and forth.
just chilling.
Like you're there cleaning money or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, my buddy JP threw in his clothes and went for to get some eat or something. Came back, and two kids were wearing his fucking jeans. He had to be like, "Yo, come up on my
These are nice.
They're still
And why are
wet.
you still there? Like if you took those jeans,
Yeah,
why
just
you
flaunt-
and then put them on and stayed.
yeah.
Just flaunting it. Check it out. It looks better on me.
Damn.
Who wore it best?
Who wore it best? Oh shit!
What do you got on the board, Kermit? Anything good?
I got a couple things.
you didn't put the Chinese finally confessing about the panda dogs.
The panda dogs.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, the panda dogs.
That's such a funny. Those videos are so funny.
You
First
saw,
they're like, no, they're breed a panda.
you saw that, Ricky? The panda
No,
dogs?
he showed me like right before,
That's so.
They're real panda.
We'll do some images first. Hold up.
which made me think of when I was a kid. Barnum and
jeez.
Bailey, the circus came through and said they had a unicorn, and it was a goat with like a horn soldered on his head. Like we and my sisters went there excited. We were like, "That's a fucking goat."
It's not a unicorn.
Barnum and
Look at
Bailey.
this. Look at that fucking panda.
It's a chow, dude. Spray paint.
They finally fessed up to it. Like I remember hearing about this a while back, but they were like, "No, it's panda.
Here's the thing.
It's a panda,
Here's the
guys."
thing.
It's a panda who never eats bamboo.
Yeah, it's a panda. Eats Purina.
So what is it? They painted the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just painted dogs.
I mean, it's a good painting, but at the
It's
same time,
amazing
it's like
paint. It's good painting for
Yeah.
real.
They put the JD Vance eyeshadow on them, and then
They put the Gene Simmons Kiss makeup.
they got smoky eyes.
Yeah.
They're like Lady Gaga after a concert.
they don't even look like pandas.
They don't look like pandas at all. That's
They
the
don't
thing.
move like
They don't-
pandas.
They don't move. They look
wag
like
their
pandas. What do
tail.
you mean they don't look like pandas?
They
Look
don't-
at that
they didn't
one
even-
sitting down.
They didn't even try.
And they also go bark.
Like they
Woof.
yeah, they look like a panda. If you said, "Hey, I made this dog look like a panda," you go, "Yeah,
yeah,
it does
you
look
did.
a little bit like a
You
panda."
did. You made it look kind of like a panda.
Yeah, they didn't even try.
What do you got?
There it is. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look, no, even the way he's going for the food is so dog like.
They're rolling over.
It looks nothing like a damn panda. That's so funny.
I think they look like pandas.
You're crazy.
They look like pandas.
I mean, yeah, for
They
a
are
dog,
not. They're not pandas.
those
They
dogs are
look-
cosplaying.
Look how the dog was. Did they ever confess if it's a guy in that golden bear suit
Oh, yeah.
waving at people?
Oh, I remember that too.
I don't remember that one.
Hey, they only do one big confession at a time over there.
Yeah. It's the bear that stands up straight
Yeah.
and just stands up and waves at people.
I just realized.
Is that like on the border of China, and that's what he does? He's like, "Hey, what's up? Welcome to China."
Hey.
Didn't you have an experience in Arizona when they were asking you, "Are you a citizen?" or some shit like that?
No, in Iowa, I got into a battle with the whole IHOP
Go on.
because it was me and Ian Gutowski, and I order something, and she brings me something else, like a whole different meal, and then she acts like that's what I ordered. I go, I didn't order this, and she goes, "No, you did." I go, "No, I didn't." And she goes, "No, but you did." I go, "Never in my life have I looked at something and ordered something completely different." And she goes, "But you did." I go, "So you're saying I'm crazy?" And she goes, "Well, I'm not crazy." And I go, "Well, maybe you're not crazy, but maybe you're not good at your job. Like those people over there have been waiting to order. Those people in there have had those plates on their table for 15 minutes.
Ricky fucking busted out the receipt.
No.
Then it got into we were arguing. Then the manager came. We're arguing. The grill when we go to the front, the grill guy comes up and like, "Who's being an asshole up here?" And then he stands right next to me. I go, "Me." And then he looks over at me, and then he looks at Ian being 6'6", and he runs right back to the back of the grill.
Let me get back to these hash browns.
Yeah, yeah. And then he goes, "Why don't you go back to your country, wetback?"
Ah, there it is.
And I was like, "I was born in Cleveland, bro."
Iowa.
Iowa, high hop.
Bro, I think I maybe have told this story before. I was at Kobe with the family, and they share a table with another family. There was like these old white women, like the curly hair white women.
Yeah.
And the lady came up, like the server or whatever, and she was like, "Do you guys want some sake?" And the lady goes, "Ooh, what's sake?" And it's like a Japanese rice liquor. And she goes, "Oh, okay. Where are you from?" And she goes, "I'm from Daytona." And they were like, "No, like
Ethnically.
just like New Smyrna, technically, I guess, but
Yeah, I think Asians get that more than anybody.
I bet they do.
You know,
They do.
They can have no accent. And people were like,
Yeah.
"Where you
for
from?"
Sure. For sure.
America?
I get that when they ask me, "Where you from?" And I go, "New York." And they go, "No.
Elaborate.
But where are you from?"
They asked you that, really?
New York.
What is your species?
New
You're
York.
your species.
And then, no, but where's your family from? And I go, Brooklyn.
You just
Like,
keep extending
and
it.
it's like I'm waiting for them to ask. It's like, "Are you asking me about my ethnicity? Is that
Right.
what you're asking me?" Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican.
Boricua. Okay.
See, this is a thing that you guys don't.
Watch the way you say "you guys."
No, I mean
You people.
This is a white. This is a white people thing.
There you go.
Because white people will confide in other white people. They're obviously like their blatant racism, but mostly just the stuff where you have to fill in the gaps or whatever. I've told this story too before about being in Savannah, and I was sitting at a bar. I was working, so I was just sitting at a bar eating a fucking Philly cheesesteak, and there was college. Dude, there was college basketball on, and it was TCU. I remember it was TCU and somebody playing, and this old white guy sitting next to me, and he goes, "You like college basketball?" Just make small talk. And I was like, I mean, it's on, you know what I mean? And we're getting close to March and stuff, so I'll watch March Madness, stuff like that. He goes, "Yeah, I don't watch it at all." He goes, "I don't even know who these teams are." And I go, "Well, I know TCU is Texas Christian University." And he goes, "They're Christian?" And I went, "Yeah." And he goes, "But there's black people on the team." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, like,
Here's kind of
What do
hoping.
we-
Here's kind of hoping like one of us.
Yeah, he's like, "Chime in here."
I didn't even know what the fuck he was trying to imply even. Like,
Yeah.
they're not,
Because
there's lots of black Christians.
yes.
That's like the majority of a lot of them around here. I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, rappers will talk about killing and selling drugs and be like, thank the Lord.
Yeah. But so I don't even know what he was trying to imply, but he was definitely confident that I would get it.
Well, speaking of the Lord and black rappers, Diddy.
Oh.
I totally forgot to talk about it. Bring that up.
Did he do it?
Yo,
50 Cent is doing a documentary called Did He Do It?
Is he really?
Yeah.
Good.
Boy, that guy's an ultimate troll.
They're pulling old school tape.
Yeah.
They're pulling tape from VMAs that I remember Kevin Hart was doing like a play-by-play at one of the parties that Diddy was having, and the chick's hair caught on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And they go, that's evidence of a freak-off. Kevin Hart was at a freak-off. It's like, dude, at the time, you didn't know it was a fucking freak-off, I guess. I don't think there's times that you would go to a party and you just think, it was a crazy party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's not like you helped organize, like, okay, so the fucking begins at 10, at 10:30.
Everybody got the itinerary.
The prostitutes from South America show up. Grapes at 10:45.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So I don't know what. There's so many videos out and people doing their own little like TikToks on it.
Yeah.
Is he getting arrested for being a freak, or there's something that I'm totally missing?
No, like sex trafficking,
Okay, so he is okay.
assault.
There's a lot.
Intimidating.
'Cause all I keep seeing
intimidating witnesses.
All I'm seeing is the whole loop thing, like 1,000 bottles of.
You should get
Of oil.
Angel talked about this on the radio show and stuff like that. What you're getting on the media stuff is just the clickbaity stuff.
Right, that's all I'm
But
seeing.
if you get the affidavit with all the charges and shit like that, you get to see all the charges.
Yeah, they don't give you a
Black
$50
and
million bail for buying baby oil.
Yeah. Too much
That's
lube.
not.
That's too
that's
much
not
lube,
the
buddy.
crime.
The question is, do DJ still play his music, or are we doing the R. Kelly thing?
It feels like the radio is pumping out more him and Usher than ever.
Oh, yeah, that's
because
right,
they know
Usher.
they're gonna have to stop playing it.
It's going to get removed.
Enjoy these last beats. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my god, the conspiracy guys at my job, they're just like they just say shit with such confidence, and then they just look into space like, I know. And they expect you to believe them. They're like you're the only one who thinks you're that smart, right?
Yeah, dude. That's what they don't understand.
Yeah.
That's what they don't. They really can't wait to be the first person to tell you something.
Yeah.
Even if it's just some made up horse shit.
And enlighten you.
Yeah.
The flat Earth people.
Or like that.
The fucking Elon Musk just had a civilian spacewalk last week.
What?
Yeah, you
What is
didn't know
that?
that?
No, I don't even know what does that mean?
A rocket went up.
Yeah.
They opened the fucking shut the top of the rocket or whatever, and they went out.
Yeah.
Person who's not an astronaut, that's
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They pay crazy money, and then there's video of it, and then you can see the fucking round Earth. And I'm like, where's my flat people at?
They're in on it.
Yeah,
That's
They're
fake.
on it
That's
now.
all
Elon.
fake.
That's all green screen.
Yeah,
That's all green
That's
screen.
what they believe.
It's all fake.
Well, one of my friends in Laughlin, Nevada, he was like, because he's into all that, and he's like, Rick, you just don't know how it is to walk around and see everybody happy, and you know the things you know. I'm like, but do you know?
Yeah.
Do you really know?
Yeah. You just got to do your research.
Ricky,
Yeah.
you
You just got to keep backing up your previously held opinions.
Yes.
Ricky, your happiness means that you're ignorant
Yes.
to the things of
Yes.
the world. You smiling means that you're
I'm complicit.
You're
I'm
complicit
complicit.
to the destruction of the earth.
I know.
I need you to be serious
No, I want this earth gone.
and realize that the squirrels are robotic
Yeah.
beings. made
Birds
by
aren't
China.
real.
Birds aren't real.
Yo,
That's a real conspiracy. People really believe that
But
shit.
that guy started it for a joke
Yeah.
to just show how.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's how most of them start. Is some weird 4chan person just put it up there as a troll, and people will go, "Well, it was on the same website as some other shit, I believe, so it's true now."
how about these motherfuckers that take the silver pills and their skin turns blue?
Yeah, there's those.
That's a new thing?
These are all new to me.
Yeah,
That's true.
I haven't heard about this either.
yeah. They believe the silver pills expunges radiation and
Oh, so it's real silver. Like,
and cleans the fucking thing.
it's not like Centrum silver.
And
It's
they,
silver.
They're turning blue. Their skin turns like a shade of blue.
All right, then.
Yep.
He's gonna Google it up.
Silver pills. See some images.
Put silver.
But the thing
I
to
can
me,
tell you, it's called colloidal silver. Is what it's called.
boy.
Oh, good luck
Oh,
spelling that.
God, you know, I'm not
Put
even
silver.
trying.
Hey, let me help you out.
Try.
Silver pills.
silver pills.
Silver pills.
Silver pills.
Silver pills. Turning me blue
Like
For
a
Christmas.
Smurf.
Christmas.
The thing about these conspiracy theories. No, that's Papa Smurf straight up, bro.
Oh my God.
That's fucking.
What
what's
the
his name?
Smurf?
What's his name? Galuftus Gloop or whatever the fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
He's not breathing. That's what's happening.
Yeah, he's dead.
It looks like
just a corpse.
Like the Night King from fucking
Yeah, from
Fucking,
from Game of Thrones.
it's Mystique's uncle.
I like how it's just only one guy that, oh my goodness, took a silver pill.
Oh, man.
No, there's other. There's
Oh,
other
he
people.
died. Okay, well then.
Well, I mean, how many shades do you go before you go? Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't be taking
That was
this.
a before and after.
Oh.
He looks like a negative.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my gosh. I never heard this one.
Oh, yeah.
The thing about conspiracy people too is like all they're doing is making themselves sad. If you can tell by their face who they are, the way they walk around, so like exasperated by Earth, and just the way they look at their phone is different. Like you see somebody looking at their phone and they're laughing and giggling at stuff, and they just look distraught. My brother-in-law is one; he'll look at the phone and just be like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
The whole time it's a family gathering, and he's just looking at his
How
phone
about the
distraught.
the gun rights people?
What do you mean?
What
With
about
the get that combo of conspiracy and gun rights.
Oh, like
They
the
think they're gonna take my
false
guns
flags and
from my dead cold hands.
Yeah.
I bet you if the patrol shows up, you're gonna be like, okay, just shoot.
Well, it's like okay,
You're not gonna go into a shootout.
no, but it's like okay, then they will.
yeah.
You'll just be dead. You've proven nothing. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to take the 2-3 million that we have in total troops and police force and go against 300 million. You know,
300
like,
million guns.
they're not going to do that.
They've been preaching that for years. I don't know
just
where
not
that.
gonna- it's
Yeah,
just not gonna
it makes
happen,
no
dude.
sense. Nobody says
It
that.
never would. That's the thing. And it's not even because they can't enforce it. And most everybody's not going to comply with it. So what are you going to do?
But their rhetoric is always fear. So they're going to do
Yeah.
this to you. Oh my God, you know.
Where do you go to get all this conspiracy theories? Is that like a?
I mean, I know a place. I know a place you can go. Next time I go there, I'll tag along. You can tag along if you want.
There's going to be a mosh pit afterwards.
Oh, about 3 times a year, I go for a long weekend of it.
Can I get the salt? Oh, here comes another lecture.
Oh, God.
Oh shit!
After doing comedy at Bonkers, I went to the one where Christian Hayden becomes Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And Mike McCarthy, I was drunk already, and he was like, he was like, Rick, let's go to the movies. So you want to? I go, yeah. I fall asleep immediately, and I snore. So I ruined so many fucking nerds.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm just. He goes, they were all looking at you so mad. But the nerds, they ain't gonna do shit.
They're not gonna.
I'm just ripping it.
Had a good sleep.
Yeah, motherfucker.
It was like premiere week or whatever.
Yeah, it was
That's
first week. It was
hilarious.
first week, and I'm just there, and I rip it, bro. I got a deviated septum. I broke my nose twice.
I would go. Me and Lisa would take the kids, Brianna and Jacob, to the movies, and we went to see the Pokemon movie.
Okay.
And I fell asleep, and it's those recliner seats.
Yeah.
Fucking, and I'm falling asleep. Brianna has to sit next to me because if I start snoring, she wakes me up. But in this one, I fell asleep. I wasn't snoring. This girl was trying to pass, but my legs.
She had a hurdle over it.
And Brianna goes, Dad, the girl's trying to pass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's a quiet scene on Pokemon.
Am I out in public? Yes, you're out in public.
It's now, dude. Those recliners are so comfortable, and I was telling Ricky, if a movie's boring, my move is I'll grab Lisa's hand and I'll start like squeezing it.
So you make the experience for the other person bad?
And then just to let her know, bitch, I'm falling. I'm falling. And
That's when she hits you with the adrenaline shot in your heart. She's like, watch this movie.
It's Ryan Gosling and the Fall Guy.
Well, that's the thing. He claims movies are boring because he's tired.
Yeah.
He's falling asleep because he's tired and overworked.
That's why Real Steel was good, because you were just probably well rested.
He saw it after a nap, and
Oh,
he
it
was
must have been good.
Wow, look at these effects. I love this robot.
Steven Spielberg, executive producer.
Remember when it did the Superman punch? That was awesome. It's slow-mo.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid robot.
He's dancing.
You got to go watch it in 4DX now. That'll keep you up. Have the damn roller coaster seats throw you around and shit. Have you seen those? You haven't seen the 4DX? Bro.
Where do they have those at?
Down-
Not at a black theater.
Oh,
They're non-Christian. They can't have that.
iDrive?
iDrive.
Do they have it in iDrive?
Yeah,
I bet
bro.
you it's like $40 a ticket or something.
Oh, yeah. It's like a $30 ticket.
Wow.
Dude, it's crazy. That shit throws you around. There's videos all
It's
over.
fun.
I did it for Guardians of the Galaxy, and I had a great time.
Really?
Yeah, we went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Dude, that
What
shit
did they
was-
do in the quiet, somber scenes?
It just floats. It just like,
Oh, so you just floating. You're still moving.
Is it 3D too?
yeah, that's
Is it?
yeah, 3D and freaking throwing you around.
That's what
Do they
it's
make
for.
it get hot when there's fire and cold and wet? And
Guy
shit?
comes in with a
Is it that-
flamethrower.
It's a custodian or whatever. He just breathes into your face.
Ew.
Like, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
It's just a guy just throwing water from the cups. Just
He got to go every
Can you
scene.
imagine that? It's like they're in the sewer system. Be like, oh, it smells like shit.
the guy.
Fucking
Guy
guy
with
just
fart
fucking
spray and shit.
Yeah.
I was like digging in his ass.
Oh, I guess that would be better.
Just smell that a little bit here in this area.
Because that's what they did with the movies, like in the 50s or whatever. It was like smell-o-vision and all that, you know, and then it
I
didn't
think
work out.
50s is way too early for smell-o-vision, Ricky.
Smell-o-vision in the 50s?
50s, black and white.
That was just because they're in a farm.
Well-
They're just watching that thing smell
mean-
like shit.
The
I
mo-
would say 70s, 80s.
well, movies started in like
these-
1900s.
Yeah, but they didn't fucking introduce smell-o-vision.
Well, it was around the time when they started making the wacky,
see?
like,
Why do all these movies smell like rope?
Ricky, you go out up more than we do. Is this something you see a lot going on in the bars?
I don't go out.
Oh, my
I'm
bad.
old.
Yeah, but you do comedy shows more than
Yeah,
we
that's
do.
when I go out and then I go immediately back home.
Hey, improv. Yes, yes, and.
Funny bone.
Yes, and.
Yes,
Oh.
and. Yes, and.
Oh yeah, I
Ricky, you
go
go
out
out
a
a
bunch.
lot.
I'm always out. I'm in the club. I'm like leading the conga lines. Do they do conga lines in clubs?
That's at the meet and greets.
Will you do this? Will
He
you
had
do
to
this
segue
drink?
it.
Yeah. Will you do this drink?
Would you do this drink?
What drink is this?
It's the challenge.
That's the stupidest shit.
You take a shot, someone throws a glass of water in your face, and then some chick slaps the shit out of you.
And knocked her out.
And in this case, they knocked her the hell out.
Find me a video of a black person doing that. Please.
I have it.
Please.
It's all white.
Please.
It's all white people.
Yeah.
Please.
I have seen that, and I don't know why. Why is physical assault a trend?
Yeah.
Like, why is that? Like, yeah, do that to me.
Because probably no, I don't.
I
have
want a
anything.
hot chick.
I mean,
to
I'll
throw
be honest.
water at me and slap me. It's it's a degrading kink. It's what it is.
No, it's sheep think, where it's like, they did it, let me do it.
No,
I like it because I see her and assume she probably doesn't park good, and she,
Yeah, finally.
you know what I
She
mean,
can't take a hit, of
yeah,
course not.
she doesn't put her shopping cart away or anything. So that's
That slap wasn't even that devastating.
no, it wasn't.
She got a weak jawline. She's Glass Joe over here.
They should have put that sound effect and dun 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 dun.
Well, it's just like people slapping her with
Have the
tortillas and all
referee
this shit.
Mario come out. And just
Dude, speaking of shitty park, you seen that towing video? I don't know where this was at.
oh, that was Brooklyn.
That was Brooklyn, where this guy's towing the car or truck, and then the owner of the truck comes out
And goes.
I haven't seen this.
and he tries to fight him or whatever, and the tow guy just takes off.
Fuck that, man. Warning, bro. Put this fucking truck down. Get the fuck out of here. Get down, you motherfucker. Put the truck down. Put the truck down. Put the fucking truck down.
Fights. He takes the
Get that fucking truck down.
gets
I'm
the
warning
tow
you,
truck
motherfucker.
from the tow truck
Get the
driver.
fuck away from this truck. Get the fuck out of here.
Drives away.
I didn't realize how long this
His car is still on the tow, up high.
He's in
So
the tow
he's
truck
in the
now.
car.
Now the guy took the tow truck.
He
And
takes
now
the
he-
whole tow truck.
Yep. And
Oh, my God.
And there goes one car.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because this is a better result than you would have
Oh
had.
my god.
with the door open,
There
dude.
goes
Just,
his door.
Everybody.
This was a great decision.
Everybody.
oh, it gets better. And
And there goes your pickup.
And now your whole car is gone.
this video goes on for about maybe like a couple 2
it's
minutes.
great.
Just him driving.
So he went from paying $150
For the tow,
for the
right?
tow to now time
Oh yeah.
because you assaulted a guy, you took his vehicle,
Yep.
you caused reckless damage on the street.
Yep. And that guy's wife is probably the one, like I said, who deserved to take a shot like that too. Like that, they're a couple. You know what I mean? They're a couple.
What did the wife do? That's what I want to know. To make him so angry.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because his wife is probably yeah, dude.
Is that the reason?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing that can drive a man.
No, a guy who talks that tough, it's because he talks that tough to his wife, and
Yes.
she has to take it. So he's like, "Oh, everybody believes I'm badass." He was like, "No, she's a 130-pound woman."
What do you got? What is this?
A couple weeks ago, we did the whole like, what do women find least attractive of men? Remember the hobbies thing?
Yeah.
Like video games and blah blah blah. Well, now we found one top 15 most attractive hobbies to women.
Oh.
Oh,
So these are things that you guys need to work.
They got
work on.
percentages.
They got percentages. This is all based
they
on
asked the women population.
yeah.
Yes.
So number one, reading.
Oh, well Kermit's out.
From here, I thought that said racing.
Kermit's out.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Foreign languages,
I speak
Okay.
Spanish.
playing instruments,
Oh, hey.
hey, you got that.
I
You
did
play an
it.
instrument?
Yeah, guitar.
guitar. I got a
Things I did not know.
automaton. Cooking,
Cooking. I'm good there too.
I could see all this.
woodworking,
I'll work my wood.
I mean, I'm not good at it, but I'll do it.
painting,
No.
writing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
The only
You're a
thing
comic.
these
I
are
guess
these
so.
are hobbies like women have to know you do, and people don't really just say this shit out loud.
Yeah, this is yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Gardening.
And I don't think reading. I don't think girls give a shit about you reading.
Dude,
'cause
yeah,
they
have
don't
you
read.
ever gone on a date with somebody and we're like, so what do you like to do? I like gardening. I like reading.
yeah.
I like no. We
They're like,
go
oh,
with
he's-
we go with the fucking bullshit answer of, oh, I like walking on the beach
hikes?
and hikes and just seeing nature. And inside of us, we don't like any of that shit. We just want to fuck. Okay, hey, you like fucking?
Yeah, that's my hobby.
That's
Fucking.
my hobby. Fucking. I like fucking. Do you like watching porn? You don't like watching porn? Me neither. Let's go hiking. Let me see those titties. Yeah.
In nature.
Yeah.
What did that say? Swimming.
You guys, we'll wrap it up. Swimming,
Come on.
photography,
problem.
I like choking a bitch.
promise.
Astronomy.
Swimming, come on. That's
Astronomy.
bullshit.
Like looking at
Looking at
a
stars?
in a telescope.
Archery made it. Archery.
Fucking
No,
archery. bro.
Archery fucking made it. And traveling is way blacksmithing.
Come
is
on.
Wild.
No, those three. Swimming. What was the other one? The blacksmithing. And what was the one in the middle there? Just
astronomy,
no.
Astronomy.
photography,
Hiking.
Writing, gardening.
Archery.
Archery.
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no girls looking for Robin Hood. Like,
yeah. I love Legolas.
and who is like, you see somebody swim and go, God damn, look at him swim.
Wow. I mean, Phelps.
Yeah, that's about the only guy at a gold level
but
medal.
he looks like a horse and has a wingspan of a fucking pterodactyl.
Yeah. So these are the hobbies.
Blacksmithing. It's the one that's crazy.
This is bullshit.
You know what I find hot?
There's no video
a guy
games
who can make
there.
a sword.
Can you make it?
But when I buy one, all of a sudden it's a fucking problem.
Yeah. Now I'm a dork.
Yeah.
I have to make this.
I got this.
Traveling
axe.
should be on top.
Yeah.
All girls talk about is traveling.
Traveling. Yeah.
I want to see the world. I just want to do this. I say, what do you do? I'm a barista at Starbucks.
I think people think like traveling like is gonna make you more well-rounded. If you a motherfucker who doesn't read, have empathy for people, like, you're still gonna be the same piece of shit.
Yeah.
You are when you come back from your vacation.
You're gonna go to the fucking Dominican Republic and be like, does anybody speak English here?
Yeah.
The thing, you know why? The thing I like about traveling is the food, eating different food at different places. But if you don't like food, what the fuck are you? What is your point? What are you getting by
You wanna
traveling?
see the buildings?
What are you learning?
Architecture.
You better be learning something. Otherwise, it looks like you just like having said you traveled.
Yeah.
That's
is
why
what
some
you want.
people
I think
like
so.
cruises. They just like cruises, and they like little very tiny sample of
Sure.
what that place is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Be like, oh yeah, we like cruises.
Really, they just like drinking.
Yeah. They like going cruises, and then they go swim with the dolphins at the Bahama fucking Cay, and then all of a sudden they're like, well, the dolphins in the Bahamas are way different
But see, here's
than
the thing.
dolphins in America.
Alyssa and I went on a cruise a couple of years ago, and this is the second cruise I went on. The first one, blackout drunk the whole time.
Yeah.
This one we barely drank at all, but we did like I fucking hugged a seal. Remember that?
Yeah.
But we went to
Loved it.
all the shows.
He came back with such a fucking
Oh,
joy.
dude.
Joy?
So fucking
Joy?
for like
Yeah.
I rode that high for a year, bro. I had this big water dog. It was so beautiful.
Dude, the way he talked about this.
It was the first time
this
ever
seal.
that he expressed something.
I was
with
so
much
happy. So
I'm pretty sure he cried when he
oh
hugged
my god, I cry thinking about it still.
Look at tears rolling down.
I
his
miss
face.
that seal, dude.
Next cruise.
I miss that guy.
The seal's
I'm
like,
booking a cruise.
okay, so back up. You're back.
bro. So like, but a cruise. So like now I could say that I enjoy a cruise. We did all the game nights, finished the lyrics and shit like that.
Yeah.
We saw a play. We did all sorts of shit, right? But I don't think of that as traveling. That was being on a cruise.
Yeah.
I would never say we went to the Bahamas for our anniversary. Like, no, we went on a cruise.
Right.
We didn't go to the Bahamas. The fucking boat went there. But we went to, you know what I mean?
I don't. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I didn't have time to enjoy actual Bahamian food or anything like that.
But I enjoyed the cruise, had a great time. But I'm not going to pretend like the Bahamas is really nice or speak on it at all because I fucking saw it from the boat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, some people go to all these places and then they'll eat like McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know, and John Charles
stay
told
safe.
me. John Charles told me when he went to Germany, like not only did he eat McDonald's stuff, he was like in Amsterdam too. He was like, I went to the Heineken factory. Oh, it tastes so much better over there. I go, you are a stupid motherfucker. Really. Like, why did you
Dude, when
go
I
there
was
to
in
drink
Germany,
Heineken?
it's funny. I went to Germany, and they wanted to take me to McDonald's. I'm like, no. Take me to fucking
Yeah, whatever you guys eat, the schnitzel, whatever.
I'll have fucking Glühwein. I'll try that shit.
You're
it's
also-
hot wine. It's hot wine
Ugh.
that they give you in during the winter.
Yuck.
It's not bad.
See, but
Okay.
you're also gambling with your stomach. Like even though you have a weak stomach.
And I'm not talking about street food.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm not eating anything where it's like.
Because we went to New York and I was like, "There's no way I'm eating any of this."
Oh no, dude! You
Not
don't
even
know.
New York.
street food.
No, I
I'm
would
getting
eat
that,
street
dude.
food in New York.
For
sure.
People
I would.
live there and eat there, so you don't just go to a different country and get diarrhea from food.
I
You don't
would.
go to India and get the fucking the strawberry milkshake that they do with their strawberries with their feet.
Why?
And yeah, no.
But
don't.
why not though?
Well, yeah. Why not? Don't you want to be cultured?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. See, no, I'm not.
India is the most populous, their second most populous country in the world. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you'll be all right.
Now, how about?
You know what I mean?
How about
Okay.
Be all right.
no.
Yeah, you keep telling us. Indian food over here gives me the shits. I'm definitely gonna die over there.
But you have a stomach issue,
I do have stomach issues.
so you can't associate that with the fault of
everything
the
is-
country.
everything is diarrhea.
Wouldn't you be worried about eating something besides McDonald's in Germany? No, they fucking all eat there
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, but they're Germans.
Yeah. Oh, so they have an immunity.
They have immune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
You know, they are the best race according to them.
Yeah, I did try.
According
a
to this
Belgian,
one guy.
I had a Belgian waffle when I was in Belgium. Yeah, it's all right.
Sorry. That's most everything I think people like. It was okay.
It's all right.
It's the same shit you can get at first.
I didn't do it in Scotland. I was in Scotland. I didn't do haggis. I got offered to try haggis.
No.
I'm like,
Nah.
I'm good. Give me the other stuff you guys eat. I'm
No,
not trying-
Danny would have jumped all over that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'll try most anything.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
are you one of those ones? You're just like, I'll try it.
When I was little, no, but not like now.
Now,
you know,
fuck it.
I'm like, yeah.
Now he's rounding third. You'd be like, yeah, fuck it.
It was like, you know, you could have missed out on some good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, freaking venom, snake venom shots, and freaking
Oxtail.
I'm just the only one I won't do is that Chinese one with the
Baloo?
duck. Yeah, Baloo.
You want to try Baloo?
That
Oh,
one
that
is,
fucked
I
up
don't think
old
I could
egg.
get.
Filipinos.
I don't think I could get that down.
Yeah. It's so disgusting.
You would do it.
I don't
That's
think
a
so,
yes.
dude.
That's a yes. Stop it.
I don't
Stop
think I
it.
could. I
You
really
would do
don't.
it. You would do it.
The thing is it doesn't even look edible.
It doesn't look.
That's the thing.
It looks like a fear
If it was,
Fake it?
a
if
fear
it,
challenge.
factor.
A fear factor challenge.
like if it was just, like if it just looked like a meatball, and I would try it and be like, ew, yuck, this is gross, maybe.
But you gotta
But it
stare.
doesn't even look edible.
It's a fucking bird.
It's all like this.
It's a fucked up bird from Alien 4.
right.
Yeah, I don't even like fish if they keep the head on it. I'm like, why? Why I gotta look at this thing and it's looking at me?
There's people that eat the eyeball.
Yes.
I've seen fights for the eyeball.
Really?
Fights
Yeah.
for the eyeball.
Family members from the countryside on my father's side. Yeah, they
Oh, they're
fight.
from the country in Puerto
They
Rico, dude.
fight for the fight.
I ate the eyeball in front of the kids.
Yeah?
Yeah, just to scare the shit out of them.
What is it? Squishy?
Yeah, what does it taste like?
It's chewy.
But what's it taste?
Tastes like a fucking.
Salt? Salty?
It's salty, right?
It's more just chewy. It's like
Like boba.
it's like calamari, like
Okay.
fried calamari, just chewy.
Fucking gross.
It's not good, but it's not bad either. But it's not a gusher. You know what I mean? It's just a fucking
Wait, you eat the eye before cooking it or after cooking it?
after.
Okay, just making sure.
You could probably do it either way, right?
I mean, I guess you could.
I guess. I mean,
Like it's not like tasting better.
yeah, it's not tasting better, and it's not any like.
No, I mean, I've eaten raw fish. Like literally, just caught it and ate a piece of raw
Well,
fish.
we
before.
know that. We figured that.
I don't think I've ever eaten an uncooked eyeball.
You-
They're not good. I'm not
have-
going to pretend like it was one of those. I can't wait to eat this. I
Yeah.
just ate it to make Sayla go.
you have a track record of eating lake animals.
Yeah.
So-
Well, some people just love all those parts that we don't eat: the cheek, the tongue, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they're just used.
I've
to
never had cow tongue. Apparently,
neither.
people like that shit.
it's all right. It's
They
not.
sell it. It's
not good.
Fucking,
It's a big
no.
Mexicans love it for tacos.
It. Yeah.
I love it. I'm not a big fan of it.
Well, my dad told me one time, like out of the blue, his father, they never ate anything exotic, and then all of a sudden, his dad was like, "We're eating pig ears." And was like, he bought a whole bunch of them, and they sat them down, and they were like, "What? What,
You know
what
what
are we
happened?
doing?"
He probably went to Puerto Rico, had them, loved it. We're eating. No, this is a
That's-
pig eating.
That's Pops. That's Pops. Pops does that shit once in a blue moon. Like he'll bring us lunch, and this is recent. Me and my sister, he'll bring us lunch. I made you guys lunch, and I'm like, all right, cool. So we don't eat, and then we open it up, and it's just pig's feet and rice. Like, when did we ever eat this?
Yeah, this is not on the menu.
Then he's like, you guys don't appreciate shit.
It's a
Fuck you.
patita.
It's just like we never went. I was like, I'm so hungry now, and now I gotta go find something. I gotta go eat some
You got to find some pig feet.
pig's feet, eating Doritos for lunch.
He needed to get you like a side of meat for like baby food.
Like baby food.
Yeah, you know, you don't give a baby fucking pig feet. You can bring pig feet, and if you don't like it, you got the chicken nuggets right next to it.
Yeah, no, there's no
The
sub.
just in case.
There's no sub. It was
Just in
white
case.
rice, pig's feet. They're like,
Yeah, they didn't do that back then where you had an option. You're like, no, this is what we're
This
eating.
is it.
Yeah, I have options.
Don't eat.
I'm an adult.
My mom used to make this one type of noodle that I used to always make me feel like puking because it slithered down your throat like every Wednesday. So every Wednesday I'm at this table like, and she goes,
Overcooked the noodle.
I don't know what but my mom would be like, if you throw that up, you're eating that too.
Oh no.
Yuck.
And I'm like, why is this going on?
Is it the fat noodles you're talking about?
Like, why you do this every week to me?
Why is this happening?
Every week.
It's like you.
Don't you see our face?
What is the lesson?
You see our face that we don't like it, but you continue.
And
punishment.
there was this one time when my mom got into her head where she was going. We lived in Cleveland, but she would go to the countryside, an hour away, and they started buying pigs, rabbits, and chickens. Like we're in the city of Cleveland, we have chickens in the backyard, and the neighbors are like, "Oh, chickens!" And what are you gonna do? And I'm like, "You're gonna cook them and eat them." They're like, "No, we're gonna call the police." Like, I remember taking this pig, we dropped it down the basement stairs by mistake, and it just. And then my grandfather taking a hose to these rabbits in the back of their head. They just let it go.
Which one is
What?
it? Is it this one?
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
It was this year, though. We're like Puerto Ricans. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the pets from other neighbors.
I couldn't eat any of that. I could because I saw it get killed.
You saw it happen.
Are you excited for the election?
No.
No.
No, I mean, this is bad choices all the way around, you know?
No.
Like, I don't vote.
No.
People are always surprised.
Never voted, huh?
Never voted, never will. A president has never affected my life whatsoever.
Yeah.
I've never been poor enough. I've never been rich enough for a president to affect me.
Gotcha.
And like people always say too, like, well, then you can't speak on it then because you don't vote. I'm like, no, that's the Constitution.
Yeah, for sure.
Gives me my right, not the vote. You're changing that for your own benefit.
Yeah.
Right.
I can speak because I am a U.S. citizen.
Ta-da. Surprise, you didn't know that.
Look what I'm doing now. Look what I'm doing.
To me, if everybody in unison can't figure it out, then my one fucking vote ain't good. like if they don't know what's
Like,
best
hey,
for them,
what-
then fuck us all.
Why
then.
the fuck are they asking me? I don't know.
Yeah, I think 80% of the people shouldn't vote. They
need
don't know what's going on.
They need more choices. It
Yeah.
can't be two.
You're choosing between Coke and Pepsi.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's always been 2. Why it always has to be down to 2? You can't do 4? Make it in. We'll do an even number.
And they're telling you who to choose. So you didn't even pick that
Well,
person.
there's more choices, but the other ones don't get. The,
All right, they don't get to the final level.
Yeah, they get whittled
correct.
down.
They don't get the
Championship.
media exposure. They don't get the support.
They don't get the money.
Yeah, because there's Libertarian Party, there's the Green Party, there's the Independent Party, whatever the fuck. I know in Puerto Rico we have the Independent Party. And it's Independent, Republican, Democrat. Then there's a new one that formed the People's, whatever the fuck.
People's champ.
Yeah.
I'm the people's champ.
The people's champ. The Rock.
No, it's like the other day, the guy was like, well, at least we got some young blood in there now. And I'm like, she's 60.
Young, bro.
Like, that's what we're down to. It's like
Yeah.
you view a 60-year-old as young.
What's the age again for to be a president?
35.
35. Oh, okay. It's a lot younger than I thought it was gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Well, they used to be presidents used to be 40-ish.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
40, maybe 50.
Then we started this trend of
but nobody wants the job either. Is it? Like nobody really.
I don't know, dude.
You're like, I don't
Well, it's hard to build that clout where everybody knows you and would vote for you, you know?
Look at DeSantis. DeSantis thought he was going to have a
He
cakewalk.
for sure did.
He thought he was going to be like, I'm going to storm in.
And he was on a path, too.
Yeah, he was.
To a couple of little things he did.
He got
Yeah,
a little
I'm-
too cocky, bro. He put them high heels on and
Yeah.
started fucking walking around like he owned the
Yeah,
bitch.
and then he said he woke
He had
up.
his fuck me pumps on.
Yeah.
He said, "I'll be 5'7" in these shoes." And
Trump is like, wait, I'm still alive. You think you're gonna go over me?
Well, look at Howard Dean was doing well back in the day, and then
All it took-
one fill where he goes, yeah,
yeah, that's it.
and that's
That's
it.
all it took.
Gone. Disappeared after that,
He
dude.
lost off of a meme.
Yeah,
Not a
That
meme.
was the-
not a
people-
meme. It was
It was cringy.
it was a cringy sound effect.
Yeah. And now the people we have as an option just fucking crank cringe out every day.
yeah. And JD Vance, they were fine with him, and then he ordered donuts. Funny,
Bro,
He looked like the fucking Real Steel robot in there ordering donuts. That's what it looked like.
mean-
Looked like Donald Trump was out there with his fucking wristbands on, controlling.
The funny part, we talked about it. The funny part, he was trying to engage him. He thought the place was open for like 40 years. It's like, hey, we opened last summer. Oh,
he does not
looks-
hang with regular people
No,
at all,
Just says okay
and
to
he can't
everything.
even fake it.
No.
He can't even fake it like some of them do.
it's like remember when it hit the balloons came down when Hillary.
Yeah. Wow. That's how. Yeah.
She lost a lot of people for that face.
No, when that time when she was like, I got hot sauce in my purse,
Oh.
I would have stopped and be like, bring her fucking purse. If you don't
But
have
they
hot
did.
sauce in there,
But they did. That's what fucked it up. Because she
They
goes,
did?
I always carry hot sauce. And I think Charlemagne or the other one from the go, it's like, all right, show me what you got.
I didn't see that part.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's one thing. It's like, this bitch says that she carries hot sauce wherever, and she doesn't. But that was straight up fucking...
Oh, the mucho pander.
The pandering. Look, black people, I like hot sauce.
Oh, it was
just like you.
It was like when Chip Kelly got hired to go coach at LSU, and now all of a sudden he's got a
got the
fucking
Southern
Cajun accent.
I'll tell you what, boy, we gonna run this
There's
defense.
this Ed Ogeron impression. He's from fucking like Hartford, Connecticut, or wherever he's from.
Chapeau Kelly.
Y'all say y'all, right? Y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna put this team's gonna blend together like a jambalaya. You go, okay, yeah, sure, Chip.
Yeah, he sounds like the coach from Waterboy.
You know what we're
all
gonna
of a sudden.
do? We're gonna do the roux. You know how you do the roux out there when you do a cookout out in Bayou.
Yeah, go mash them up like some boudin. Okay, whatever you say, Chip. Chip.
Yeah, we don't name our kids Chip around here.
Why is it when New Orleans people talk about food, it sounds so good, but it sounds so like
And it's all disgusting food.
yes, it's all
I can't say that. I like
it's
it.
all pot. It's all
love it.
pot in the pot.
I love,
I love
bro, jambalaya.
No, the stuff they sell us is
Gumbo.
different than what they all
no
eat.
what they eat when
Oh,
they
fair.
When
That's
they're-
fair.
when
like
they're
what you were
swamps.
just saying.
Yeah,
like,
fair.
"Hey, that bread gumbo and the
You ever seen Anthony Bourdain when he was hanging out with the fucking Cajuns, and they get a pig and they go, we're gonna eat the pig from tail to snout. They eat the whole fucking pig.
Yeah.
No
Like,
waste.
there's no waste, nothing. From the intestines, they use the intestine casing to make blood sausages and all that shit. It's
And then he hung himself.
yeah.
Dude, talk about a guy you thought was living the dream.
Yeah, and wrote a goodbye message and ketchup on the table.
He says ketchup
I'm
is
sorry.
not a condiment.
So
You looked at that guy, you go, that guy's living the dream.
he's traveling.
Oh my God.
He's
Yeah,
doing
everybody
all the
wants to
shit that
travel.
bitches find interesting.
he's just cool.
He can cook.
Oh,
He reads, he writes.
Yeah.
It's all of the
He's
marks.
all those hobbies.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Photography.
And look what
Swimmer.
happens.
I bet he's good with a bow and arrow and shit.
And what happens?
Blacksmithing.
What
He
happened?
ends up being a chandelier for the fucking French hotel. just.
That's what happens, ladies. That's why we don't have too many hobbies.
Yeah.
Leave us with our video games
Yep.
and our
The video games people, at least they stay alive.
yes.
Yeah, simple people stay around. You get too deep in thought, you get in your head, next thing you know, you're like, I don't want to be here.
But
With
that
these
one-
fucking morons.
Because eventually you're gonna read something that makes too much sense.
Yeah. He read his girlfriend's text messages because she was fucking her jujitsu instructor.
Yep. And
Too
then
much
you
reading,
Yeah.
Anthony.
and then you read the Boy Scouts knot tying manual.
I wonder why I never get monetized on YouTube.
Maybe he was like, I've already eaten everything.
Yeah, what am I gonna do now?
This is it.
There's nothing
Well,
else.
I've
What am I gonna do? Play video games?
I've been everywhere. Yeah, it gets to the point, but like, he's eaten everywhere.
Yeah.
Gone
He's-
everywhere.
He's eaten fucking. He's had fucking tuna fish in the Arctic Ocean. You
There
know
was
what I mean?
nothing. By the way, there was nothing. I mean, I know he had like a checkered past, like crime and drug wise and stuff like that.
Drug
but
addiction.
there was never anything like cancelable in his past that came out, right? Like he wasn't a piece of shit. He
No.
just had a drug addiction at some point.
That's it.
Yeah.
So he seemed like, by all accounts, he seemed like a real likable
But
guy.
good cooks, and good chefs have some form of addiction, alcohol or drugs, because that lifestyle is fucking bananas.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's rough days.
It's 6
Long
days.
days.
6 days from the morning till night,
Yeah.
chasing the approval of a tire company to give you a 3-star or a 4-star.
Yeah, I read his book. He was like, you're working 12 hours, 15 hours a day.
Yeah.
And even when you're laying down, you're thinking about what's going bad and what you have to do with it. Like, it's constant pressure.
Managing staff.
Yeah, they're on drugs.
Yeah.
That's why when people are like, oh, I like to cook. I think I want to be a chef. I know you like to cook. Like,
You don't want to be a chef.
yeah, that's on time. You can't take your time on it. Like, it has to be done. You know, you got to make it the exact way every time.
Poor guy.
Let's put the wheels down.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Football's
Oh,
starting.
shit.
Beep, 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 beep. Yep.
Yeah, football's going.
All right, Kermit, say some words.
Ricky,
Yes.
it's been a long time since we need to make this more common. We've been wanting you.
I'm making an
podcast.
effort to be
Yeah, man.
closer with my friends.
This travels. This travels. So talk to your cousin who has the Funko Stops.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can set up a studio in there.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he'll love that, dude. That's my brother-in-law. You'll love him too, dude. Everybody loves. Like, you even tell my sister, we like Matt better than you.
As you can tell, look surround the fucking toy factory.
Dude, you'll love his hobbies. You will. He's that kind of dude.
Yeah. So Ricky, thank you so much for coming by, man. We appreciate you as always. Where can people find you?
Ricky Reyes comedy, YouTube, and no, not Twitter. I don't do that anymore. But all the.
It's
socials.
called X.
It's called
okay.
X.
Yeah.
Nobody calls it that, and it's like that's the problem.
Ricky Reyes comedy.
Yeah, just
Instagram.
look at
Follow him on
Instagram, Facebook, all that.
All right, guys. Till next time.
Bye, bitches.